Good morning, YouTube. Today on this episode of Bros Helping Bros and Chica Helping, we are working on cabinets, ceiling, walls. Like, we're ambitious today.
You know what I just realized?
That we're gods?
Yes.
Okay.
Second realization of the day, I realized we gotta install that combiner box for the solar on the roof before we put the ceiling in.
Ah. Piece of cake. Pretty productive morning here. Justin and I cut up all the pieces for the cabinets, and this afternoon we'll be cutting toe kicks and pocket jigs, or use a pocket jig to make the holes to connect it. And we still have the sheets. We've got this left over for whatever, shelving and whatnot. And on the other side of the shop, let me take you over here, Jax and Rachel have got the walls up. Or at least they tell me they have the walls up. Turns out they almost have the walls up.
I said wall, not plural, wall. We got the wall up.
Well, hurry up, come on.
Wall. All right, so here we go. I know Steve's channel is a how-to channel, so this is a screw and this is a wood. You're basically, you just put it together and then you got a wall.
In case anybody hasn't figured this out yet, Jax is a joker and somewhat of a pain in the butt, but you know, we like him. So what's happening here is Justin's cutting the toe kicks, while over here I'm cutting the pocket holes. And in my videos you've seen me do that before. Basically going to do 4 down each side of these, 2 in the ends of these, and I will show you how that goes. What this jig does is cuts in a little bit of an angle, gives us these pocket holes. We put in a screw, so this, you'll be able to glue and draw it into the side nice and tight. Nice way, hidden screws, the inside, you won't even see them. So back over here is second cut. Does that. So it gives us the toe kick on the bottom. So all of these pieces are getting the, I'm going to put a banding on to make the edges pretty, because right now you don't really want to look at the edge of the plywood. But once these are on, it'll make the plywood look like a solid piece of wood. Make it all pretty. Okay, the next step in the process is it's taped off. These are spots where the glue that's where the base is going to be glued in, and now we're priming them. So all of these components have already been primed. We got a few more to go, and then we're going to, when they're dry, we'll give them a scuff sand, and then we'll put the color on. once we figure out which ones go with which. So just the next step in the process. This is the primer on them, and this is the color we're doing the inside of the cabinets. So this is just one coat. We're going to decide whether we want to put a second coat on after this dries. Alright, fellow YouTubers, we've got the cabinets are all second coats and the tape off. They're all going to let it get nice and dry, and then we're going to assemble them. Meanwhile, Jax is over here.
Oh yeah, on this episode, if Jax doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's trying to figure it out, we're doing the front and rear, I'm calling them caps, and I'm drilling out a hole for the speakers to live.
And the first one came out beautiful. That's the front. Now on the other side of the shop, Justin is over here with Renee, and they are working on all the doors.
Nothing but fun here.
And you'll get to see us put all this stuff together at some point. Okay, so what we're about to do is start assembling the first cabinet.
Right here. First ever drilling in cabinets.
Here the other commentary of Jack's doing his channel over there, while I'm doing mine over here. We're going to let Jax put the first screw in. Sort of the ceremonial one, and then we'll push them out of the way.
Nice and square.
And as you can see, we're using pocket holes. That's it.
That's it. Woohoo!
It's
Nice.
It's set to do that.
Excellent. I'll let the professional take the helm here. Take the wheel. Oh, easy. So
And I'll show you what it looks like when it's. That's
Yeah,
generally what it's going to look like once the door is mounted.
Cool. Well, you won't have all this crap all over it. Yeah.
So that's how you build a cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay, so inside we got all kinds of doors and backs and the plate along the bottom. The shelves are all primed, and we'll put color on them, and then we can get them installed. But now, Jax assures me that the sealant is ready to go.
I hope so.
Let's go find out.
Yeah.
Good morning, YouTube. As you can see, we've been a little bit busy after the spray foam and cutting that down, which was a week-long, painful process. Let the foam guys do it. They got the tools. But Jax and I have been busy. We had the walls put up, and Jax did that and painted them behind where the cabinets are going to go. We put up the end walls with spots for speakers. This is the rear and front, and we started putting up this cedar ceiling. It's all tongue and groove, and as you can see, it's pretty thin, which means it cracks really easy. It's somewhat of a pain in the butt to put up. Just trying to get these things lined up. We were going tongue into the groove yesterday, working our way down this way. Today we're going to hopefully finish this, and we're going to be putting groove onto the tongue, and I'm hoping that goes a little bit easier. But as we went, we drilled holes. This is where there's going to be a light over the bed, light over the toilet, lights down the center. These are over the couch, so we're going to match the ones on this side for the most part on that side. But I think overall this is looking really nice, and if you've ever been anywhere near like a cedar chest or a cedar closet, you can get an idea of this is like the most woodsy smelling bus in existence at this point. So we'll get on with this and see how it goes doing that. placement of a light over the couch. So down to
Very-
quarters of an inch, right, Jax?
Very precise. Yes, very precise. So you just line the sucker up. Yeah, let's say that's pretty damn close. Cool.
And we've already got the wires run from the other side. We just got to feed them around and then we keep going. Another day dawns here at Jax's bus build, and we got most of the ceiling in yesterday. There's a couple little things we got to deal with, foam and the air horn over here, but for the most part this ceiling's in. It's going to be a wire chase along this area, so we didn't worry about covering that, and I think it came out great looking. This thin cedar is not the stuff you really want to work with on a curved surface, because it is a bit of a pain, but in the end, well worth it. Now today is going to be a big transformation day. And I'll do a time lapse of this. His couches are going in, cabinets are going in. It's going to be up to about halfway down the bus. Back there's bed. It's got walls and plumbing and stuff to do. But so today, big transformation in the look of the inside of this bus. Because everything that's out there, all those cabinets, are going to come in, and Jax might not be smiling right now, but he will be.
Oh, well, like I said in my video, I don't think I would ever use cedar strips again.
No.
Just a little bit too. Yeah, it's just they're just hard, you know, on a curve, and you know.
That's what I just said. They're a pain to work with, but the end result's
very,
worth it.
Yeah, they're brittle and they're very small. What you recommended shiplap, I think I would do next time.
Yeah.
So.
Or, like I did, the one big sheet. I'm done.
Yeah.
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 I don't know what. So
I definitely like the look of this. It's a lot of work.
Yep.
It's a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. It was definitely trying my patience.
Yep. So like I said, looking back from the back door, I'm going to set my camera up here to do a time lapse. Probably reposition that light, and we'll get a time lapse of putting all this cabinetry in here. And I think you're gonna like what you see.
There's us painting the bus, but I think that's hidden.
Okay, YouTube, all of the cabinets are installed, and it's going to have pull-out refrigerators right here, sink base, YouTube media cabinet already being used. Same one on that side, got 12-inch, got a nice little bump out to bring this out because his crapper is going to be here and shower is going to be here. But this is a few weeks worth of work putting this all together, and to get an idea of the bench, it's going to look like that. He's obviously got more to do, but Jax is on his own for that.
We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully I don't ruin all the hard work in here.
Yeah. So a lot of the cabinets built by these fine folks from the Mojo bus. And so with that, Jax is taking us out for barbecue and beer.
Thanks, dude.
Not a problem. See you at the van build. Bye, YouTube. One of the perks of coming here to help Jax with his build is I'm a Colorado Custom Coach Works, and when they get a bus in to do a conversion, they rip out all the seats. And so there's this huge pile, got brown vinyl and blue vinyl, pretty standard for buses. But my dinette, I've never put foam down to make it a seat. So I've got one of the bigger ones and the backs, and I took and ripped off another piece of foam out of another couple of them, and in the next few days I'm going to put foam and vinyl on the seat so I can finally have a nice comfy spot to sit. So like I said, just one of the perks of